Rav4
from Toyota.
Finessing the urban wilds.
Cheeky.
Smart.
Clocking the scene.
The latest word in personal mobility.
Rav4.
Hard sport utility.
With high driving position.
Roomy interior.
Abundant practicality.
Part sporty compact.
With easy access.
Unibody construction.
Four-wheel independent suspension.
2- and 4-door models.
With front-wheel drive.
Or full-time 4-wheel drive.
On the 4-door.
Celebrating the individual.
With a variety of option packages.
Personifying the personality.
Rav4.
Fresh from the imagination.
Youthful in spirit.
Recreationally adept.
Game to try.
Rav4.
From Toyota.
Pushing the right buttons.
Tuned to the right station.
Prime to break out.
The freedom to journey.
Dreams of the wayfarer.
Hitting the road.
Round.
Flush.
Smooth.
Going with the flow.
Coefficient of drag.
0.39 is the number.
Letting the wind slip by.
Wide.
Low.
Stance of steel.
Distinct front grille.
Built into the hood.
Rounded corners.
Ease of maneuvering.
Halogen headlamps.
Sculpted.
Bright.
Windows.
Tinted.
Front and side.
Swing out on the rear quarter.
Front fender line.
Fluid.
With kicked up rear fender arch.
Body side cladding.
Form and function.
Sporty 2-tone look.
Wheels.
Styled in steel.
Standard.
Optional in alloy.
Color keyed center pillar.
Simulated roll bar image.
An active presence.
Integrated rear door handle.
Practical logic.
Built-in rear door glass.
Reflectors blended with bumper.
Full-size spare.
Conspicuous utility.
Optional on the 2-door only.
Dual sunroofs.
Removable.
Open.
Airy.
Of lightweight aluminum.
Easy to lift.
Conveniently stored on the rear door.
Tilt function on the front and rear.
Shifting the syntax.
Defining the boundaries.
Pushing the frontier forward.
Tuning in.
Synchronizing.
Round.
Flush.
Smooth at the perimeter.
Vision in motion.
Coefficient of drag.
0.40 is the number.
Letting the wind slip by.
Wide.
Low.
Stance of steel.
Distinct front grille.
Built into the hood.
Rounded corners.
Ease of maneuvering.
Halogen headlamps.
Sculpted.
Bright.
Windows.
Tinted.
Front and side.
Front fender line.
Flowing.
With kicked up rear fender arch.
Body side cladding.
Form and function.
Sporty 2-tone look.
Wheels.
Styled in steel.
Standard.
Optional in alloy.
Elegant.
Expedient.
Expressive.
Integrated rear door handle.
Practical logic.
Built-in rear door glass.
Reflectors blended with bumper.
Full-size spare.
Conspicuous utility.
Rav4 employs body construction techniques that protect it from the ravages of distance and time. Substantial side cladding shields the lower body. The side cladding, front bumper, and rear corner pieces are fabricated from high-performance superolefin polymer, a material that combines lightweight and scratch resistance as well as fit and finish that remains absolutely precise. Superolefin polymer is also recyclable. Other body construction techniques enhance ride comfort. Vibration damping sheet steel is used in the dash panel. Positioned on floor panels are lightweight asphalt sheets and in key areas, resin binding asphalt sheets to enhance the quiet ride. Foamed material applied to the windshield header panel reduces wind noise. And with flush-mounted moldings, wind noise is reduced and a quality appearance enhanced. Other body construction techniques improve visibility for added safety. A channel along the sides of the front windshield molding keeps rainwater and washer fluid from flowing onto side windows. The roof molding also acts as a rain gutter to prevent rain dripping from the sides of the roof.
Underneath all that funky shine lies a tough unibody construction, a highly rigid structure that bestows an exceptionally smooth ride with firm positive handling characteristics. The unibody design, more commonly found on passenger cars, combines great strength and rigidity with light weight. It also allows a spacious interior with the low step-in and minimizes squeaks and rattles. And by using several large body panels in place of many small separate ones, corrosion resistance is enhanced. All major structural areas of the body shell, including the hood, door panels, rear door, and structural members, utilize high-strength steel sheet, adding to strength and reducing weight. The rear quarter pillar is fabricated as a closed box. This design results in a stronger structure for improved rigidity and a more solid driving feel. Side door impact beams are hollow tubes, a design that is stronger than the C-channel type used on some competitors.
RAV4 models incorporate the same industry-leading anti-corrosion features used on all Toyota vehicles. According to their particular rust-resistant properties, specific types of metal are used for various body panels. Galvannealed steel sheets are employed for non-visible inner panels and structural components. Galvannealed steel is electroplated with a layer of zinc-iron alloy. The zinc provides superior rust prevention, while the iron improves weld quality and primer adhesion. Steel used for exterior panels where appearance is important, such as door panels, side panels, and hood, has a double-layered coating of zinc-iron alloy. The inner layer, with a high zinc content, improves anti-corrosion properties. The outer layer, with its higher iron content and a microscopically rough surface, improves the adhesion of paint and primer. On two-door models with the dual sunroof option, galvanizing aluminum steel sheet is used for outer sunroof panels, with the aluminum alloy for the inner panels. Seam sealant is visible in areas like the engine compartment and along door hems, but it is applied to all hems in the metal that are exposed to water. A corrosion-resistant wax is applied between body panels where condensation can collect, such as the bottom of each door, as well as the front of the hood. To minimize stone chipping, polyolefin, a soft anti-chip primer, is applied to the leading edge of the hood. To rocker panels and wheel arches, both of which are areas susceptible to chipping, anti-chip polyvinyl chloride is applied.
RAV4.
The inside track.
Intuitive.
Intrinsic.
Inhabitable.
Colors.
Hues.
Tones.
Delivery.
With style.
Sporty.
Spacious.
Spontaneous.
With room for 4.
Or more.
Front reclining bucket seats.
Shapely.
Comfortable.
Utilitarian.
Headrests.
Vertically adjustable.
Rear bench seat.
With headrests.
Reclining.
Relaxing.
Recreational.
Full recline.
Front and rear.
Versatility.
Vivacity.
Vitality.
Rear split fold up.
Enhanced storage.
Strategic.
Strapping.
Stupendous.
Rav4.
Free flowing.
Up front.
Off the cuff.
Center of attention.
Life of the party.
Cut and loose.
On the road.
Ready to roll.
Savvy.
Smart.
Superlative.
Rav4.
The inside scoop.
Space for 5.
Making tracks.
Moving on out.
Front reclining bucket seats.
Comfort.
Utility.
Style.
Headrests.
Vertically adjustable.
Fabric.
Unique to 4-door models.
Rear bench seat.
3 across.
Headrests for 2.
Reclining.
Relaxing.
Recreational.
Full recline.
Front and rear.
Versatile.
Vigorous.
Rear split fold up.
Virtuoso.
Built for the voyage.
Storage.
Strapping.
Strategic.
Rav4.
A signature.
A style.
Vacating.
With velocity.
Vagabonds.
In vogue.
Comfort and convenience.
Consummate.
Functional features.
Smoothing out the wilds of urban life.
Spatially significant.
Complemented with cut pile carpeting.
Door trim.
Accented with fabric.
Door grips.
Heavy duty.
Interior garnishes.
Flush fitting.
Headliner.
Fabric.
The mindset.
Convenience.
Spacious door pockets.
Center console.
Passenger side vanity mirror.
Looking up.
Front cup holder.
2-door rear cup holders.
Instrumentation and controls.
Optimized reach.
Operability and functionality.
Steering wheel.
4-spoke.
Energy absorbing.
Tilt function.
Standard.
Heavy duty heater.
Rear seat heater ducts.
AM FM stereo.
Enhanced bass response.
4 speakers.
Rav4.
Capacious.
Capable.
Captivating. Copious cargo capability.
Built to wander.
With a wealth of functional utility.
4-door fortitude.
Rear seats up.
31 cubic feet.
Rear seats folded back.
58 cubic feet.
Voluminous.
Virtuosity.
Extra depth versus 2-door.
16 inches.
2-door magnitude.
Rear seats up.
10 cubic feet.
Rear seats folded back.
35 cubic feet.
Substantial.
Sensible.
Storage compartments.
On both sides in the rear.
On the four-door,
Larger.
With front seatback pockets.
jack,
Under the right front seat.
Optional two-door sunroofs.
Storage on the rear door.
solution,
Simple.
Optional roof rack.
Built-in brackets.
accommodating,
Accessible.
Amenable. The four-door Rav4 is available with full-time four-wheel drive, a popular feature that combines added on-road safety with the freedom to stray from the tarmac in light off-road situations. Full-time four-wheel drive incorporates a center differential, which is attached to the transmission. The center differential constantly distributes engine power to all four wheels. In most cases, that means 25% of the power is going to each wheel. With full-time four-wheel drive, there's no need to manually engage the four-wheel drive function or lock any hubs, as you must with part-time four-wheel drive systems. It's always there working for you. The center differential also allows for the difference in rotational speed between the front and rear wheels during cornering, which eliminates that tight steering feel experienced when part-time four-wheel drive vehicles are cornering on dry pavement with four-wheel drive engaged. The center differential therefore permits full-time four-wheel drive capability with two-wheel drive smoothness. The center differential also features a locking function, so that if one wheel starts to spin in a slippery situation, engine power is split equally, 50% to the front wheels, 50% to the rear wheels, to provide more effective traction. With the automatic transmission, this function happens automatically. With the manual transmission, simply bring the vehicle to a stop and press the diff lock button on the instrument panel. To resume normal driving, stop the vehicle completely and press the switch. A warning buzzer sounds while the center differential is unlocking. Optional on four-wheel drive models is a rear torque sensing limited slip differential, which balances power output between left and right rear wheels, depending on traction conditions. This rear differential design allows greater vehicle control, quicker acceleration and response, and more agile running performance, both on and off-road. The drive shaft features a twin-shaft cross-groove type constant velocity universal joint, which reduces noise and vibration. A center bearing support in the center of the drive shaft also greatly assists in vibration reduction. Minimum running ground clearance on four-wheel drive models is 7.5 inches, generous for everyday driving obstacles. Rav4's full-time four-wheel drive system delivers added traction in all road and weather conditions for a noticeable difference in acceleration, straight-line stability, and cornering performance, as well as the added versatility of light off-road driving enjoyment.
Independent front suspension allows each wheel to react to imperfections in the road surface for the smooth, quiet ride typical of passenger cars. When adapted to the Rav4, it also ensures light handling, outstanding stability, and sure-footed capability in light off-road situations. McPherson struts combine the shock absorber with the spring, a compact design that delivers a smooth ride with excellent handling characteristics. Integrating a stabilizer bar provides added rigidity for reduced body roll. The L-shaped lower control arm is mounted to a T-shaped steel subframe. Subframes provide an additional layer of insulation from road and engine noise for a much quieter, more comfortable interior. The lower control arm is attached to the steering knuckle via a ball joint and incorporates a high damping grease which improves steering response and decreases steering flutter. Ball joints also connect the front stabilizer bar to the stabilizer link and the stabilizer link to the lower control arm for more stable cornering. Shock absorber valves boast a two-stage relief valve design, which achieves a more comfortable ride and firmer handling than the more conventional single relief valve design.
Independent rear suspension delivers excellent running stability and superb ride comfort. Rav4 incorporates the double wishbone design with trailing arm and carrier section in a unitized design of cast iron, which ensures high rigidity while reducing sprung weight. The coil spring and low-pressure gas-filled shock absorber are located separately, enabling a low floor and generous interior space while ensuring ample suspension stroke. Upper and lower arms attach to a rear subframe, which is then attached to the body. The rear subframe provides greater structural rigidity as well as reduced road noise and vibration. Its small size minimizes vehicle weight. Upper and lower arms incorporate rubber bushings on the body side and ball joints on the axle side, increasing rigidity and minimizing bending and twisting for excellent stability and control. Both upper and lower arms use the hollow pipe design for strength combined with light weight.
Rack and pinion power steering responds directly to engine RPM, with gear ratio and valve characteristics optimized and gearbox rigidity increased for superior running stability. Located in the intermediate steering shaft is a rubber coupling which controls steering wheel flutter, enhances running stability, and provides more direct steering feel during cornering. P215 by 70 R16 tires are standard on front-wheel drive models, with P235 by 60 R16s optional on the four-wheel drive. These all-season radial tires are wide and large for an excellent combination of running stability and added ground clearance, as well as reduced vibration and noise transmission.
A comfortable car-like seating position with lots of fore-aft travel. A comfortable steering wheel slope angle with tilt steering, standard. And a well-located footrest. Helps keep the driver alert and responsive to driving conditions. Swing-out rear quarter windows on two-door models enhance interior ventilation. For quick, decisive shifting that results in superior vehicle control, the manual transmission shifter features a short throw and an upright stroke angle combined with a shallow clutch pedal stroke. 3-point lap and shoulder belts are provided for outboard seating positions on all models. On the four-door, front shoulder belt anchors are adjustable in 5 positions, and with rear seating for 3, there's a lap belt for the center passenger. Rear seat belt buckles store conveniently out of the way when not in use for added comfort. In the rear of the two-door, there's seating for 2. Seat belt buckles fold down out of the way along the side of the seat and do not protrude when the seats are fully flat. And because the buckle has a rigid connection, the belt is easily inserted with one hand. To facilitate the installation of child seats, seat belts in the front passenger and rear outboard positions have an automatic locking retractor function. Extending the belt all the way out engages a ratchet mechanism which, as the belt retracts, restricts any further pullout. This eliminates the struggle and frustration of having to install a locking clip. Parents with small children really appreciate this time-saving feature. A full-size spare tire offers superior drivability to the compact spare found on many vehicles.
Crumple zones, designed into the structure of the Rav4, help protect occupants during an impact. This view of the front end from the side shows how the front end deforms in a predetermined and controlled pattern, directing collision energy up from the front pillar, along the floor, and around the passenger compartment. Looking underneath the vehicle, you can see how the force of an impact travels along the floor undermember, as well as through a torque box and along the floor side member. Mounted in the side doors are sturdy impact beams. These hollow tubes are a stronger design than the C-channel type used on some competitors. The steering column also absorbs collision energy. Both the main shaft as well as the intermediate shaft collapse upon impact. A bending bracket also deforms, further protecting the driver. And unlike some competitors, the fuel tank is located in front of the rear axle, which helps protect it in the event of a rear-end collision.
When used in conjunction with lap and shoulder belts, dual airbags provide further protection for the driver and front passenger. When the airbag sensors, which are contained in a single assembly mounted on the floor tunnel, detect a frontal impact of sufficient force to require airbag inflation, an electrical current is sent to the airbag assemblies. The current passes through the squib in the inflator, causing a filament to heat, which ignites the sodium nitride packed around the squib. The burning sodium nitride gives off a very large amount of nitrogen gas, which flows through a filter and inflates the airbag, cushioning the driver and front passenger's head and upper torso. All this occurs within a fraction of a second. Electronic connections for the airbag system have gold-plated terminals for added resistance to corrosion. To ensure proper airbag operation in an emergency, a diagnostic circuit is constantly checking every part of the system. If anything is amiss, the indicator lamp alerts the driver, while the system memorizes the diagnostic code for troubleshooting later on.
Rav4's power-assisted braking system delivers excellent brake feel and sure-footed stopping power with 12-inch ventilated disc brakes on the front and 9-inch drums on the rear. Optional on all Rav4 models is a 3-channel, 4-wheel anti-lock braking system with sensors on each wheel connected to the ABS computer. The computer controls an actuator unit which modulates the front brakes individually and the rear brakes together, preventing wheel lockup which could send the vehicle into an uncontrolled skid. Maintaining vehicle control in panic braking situations by allowing the driver to steer and brake at the same time is what makes ABS such an important safety feature. On full-time 4-wheel drive models, a deceleration sensor measures lateral and longitudinal G-forces, balancing brake control and steering feel for optimum ABS performance. All models feature a brake proportioning valve, which adjusts rear brake pressure according to load conditions for safe, even stopping power.
Good visibility, a key safety factor, is enhanced by Rav4's tall front windshield. Tinted glass for the windshield, doors, and rear quarter windows reduces glare while helping to keep the interior cool and the driver alert. Dual exterior mirrors, along with the day-night rear-view mirror, assure rearward visibility. Intermittent front and rear wipers, along with the rear window defogger, keep the glass clear. A channel along the sides of the front windshield molding keeps rainwater and washer fluid from flowing onto the side windows. The roof molding also acts as a rain gutter to prevent rain dripping from the sides of the roof. Outstanding headlamp brightness light up the road ahead, while a high-mounted integrated stop lamp is positioned where other drivers are clearly warned of your intentions.